Yes, sir. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, 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 yes. It is the OG KQ KC boxing throwing down another live stream coming to you with the LDBC. What's happening, Seneca J? Glad. What's going on? What's good? All right, Ricky Williams. Y'all smash that like button and welcome on in. I know Fernand's still going on, but he'll be coming off soon. I usually try to hit it right on the head, but you know, when people ask questions, he try to answer them. That's the kind of brother he is. So hey, you do what you got to do. So anyway, been doing a lot of running around today. And I didn't have a slightest idea what subject I want to talk about. So much shit going on in boxing. I understand Pulev. Understand what went down with that shit. Carissa Shields. Hey, salute to my brother, Black Fight Fan. All right? Salute to him and 78 Sports for getting the queen, Clarissa Shields. Now, some might get mad at what I'm about to say, but I support Clarissa Shields. I told you, like Jarrell Miller, I support him. You know, it's no problem. I support Jarrell Miller. I don't have no doubt in my mind to support him. I mean, I doubt if he wins because he's that type of dude. You know, he don't hit hard, but it looked like he hit hard, but he doesn't. And yes, Cowley AJ probably will pull it out. Now, Carissa Shields, she's from America. As I said yesterday, she represented this country, not once, but she did it twice. So I'm riding with her. Now, I'm going over to my boxing side and tell you what I think. Now, you might be okay with that other side, but I'm going to tell you about this side. This side is Christina Hammaker box. I have seen her fight before in real time. She can fight. She has skills. She knows her fundamentals. Yes, Carissa Shields can throw a bomb and knock your ass out. She's the bigger fighter. But today she said maybe she's the bigger fighter. But when game time comes, when it's time to step in that square circle, she's the thinner fighter. Why? Because she gets in, she gets out. She works behind her jab. She uses her angles. She step around. And next thing you know, Tori, the young lady she was fighting, Tori, she look around, like she behind her. That skill set. Now, Carissa Shields had to make sure she don't go in there trying to knock her out like the mistake Deontay Wilder made. They just rerun that on Showtime and Stream just last night. And I looked at it. Then I looked at it again. Then I'm like, okay. Now, what pissed Deontay Wilder off and what made him throw the game plan out the window was that Fury got a good left on his ass in the very first round. And that kind of pissed him off. Like I told you, when a man or a boxer has all this shit built up in him, watch out. The shit get complicated. The shit gets kind of out of hand. Now, what Deontay Wilder's story is that he took it the wrong way. He didn't use his fundamentals. All he did, he used his street fundamentals. He just went in there and tried to take the nigga head off. But he was overshooting the right. He knew he had to throw the right or the straight right up a little bit because he's 6'9" and Wilder is 6'7". So you don't throw like you normally throw because normally you're the taller guy in the ring. So he had to throw up, but he was overshooting it. So that's why for the rest of the fight, he had an up and down hard time. I mean, the power was still there because he did not connect on too much. Now, I told you, I don't believe in moral fucking victories. Fuck that shit. So it's a draw. And you know how I feel about draws. Unfinished business. Now, Carissa Shields, what she have to do is keep her cool. Oh, it was a good show on Trill Boxing Talk. Don't get me wrong. It was a great show. But don't go in there with that attitude that I'm finna take her fucking head off. Box her. Use your mind. Floyd Mayweather, brother, Roger Mayweather, may he be okay here in critical condition. He always said, and I'm going to say it again, boxing is a thinking man's game. In this case, a thinking woman's game. See, who knows? Christina Hammer is just trying to get a rise out of her, to throw her off her game because she's young and pro. She only had 9 fights, 8 fights, 9 fights. So she hasn't been around long enough to know when somebody fucking with them, know when somebody talking shit to them. She's hot under the collar, you know? And sometimes when you're hot under the collar, you tend to make stupid mistakes. And guess what? Your opponent would capitalize on that shit. Real talk. Your opponent would capitalize on that shit. Yes, they will. Many have done it. Floyd Mayweather was the best at that shit. He'll get in your head and you already lost before you ever stepped in the ring. He was in front of Oscar De La Hoya with Mexican shit on doing this. You know, and I really fucked with Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, it was a good fight. His ass thought he won, but he didn't. So Floyd was making that jab. They said, well, how fast is he? And what Oscar De La Hoya say? Oh, he's fast. He's fast. Okay, just say you lost the fight, bitch. That's all. That's all. Just say you lost the fight. I mean, you get what I'm saying? You understand me? Do you feel me? See, that's all she's trying to do. Get in Carissa Shields' head. And if she's not careful, she will. And the way Carissa Shields was talking today, of course, she was showing a lot of love. I get that. I respect that. She deserved that. She's a country woman. We understand that. She's 4 hours away from me. I love that. But a matter of fact, you got to be careful. This is boxing. Your ass can't get hit by one punch and night, as Greer would say. He's from Chicago. Night. But that's okay. Carissa Shields got knocked down one time. She got right back up. See, it's a difference when you get knocked out and your ass lay there. Like Charles Martin, who could have got up, but he was only there for the check and to sell the belt. That's all. When you break it down, he just sold the belt. Why go through the fight? Just go get your money and get in the belt. Take your ass back home. That's all. Because you didn't do shit. You didn't do nothing. You was an embarrassment to the United States of America. But good. Good. Now we have a champion that's not just in for a check. Now, I'm going to move away from Clarissa Shields. I come back a little later. And welcome everybody to the chat. All right? And I appreciate everybody for getting me to 578. All right? I'm pushing that 600 real close. And I appreciate it. Now, Crawford and Amir Khan. I've been looking at a lot of Crawford fights lately because I like to talk about upcoming fights a lot. I might ring for 9 to talk about it or 78, you know. Don't think Amir Khan is a Mikey Garcia. He's not. But what I will tell you this is Crawford isn't Earl Spence either. See, Terence Crawford, he hasn't proven anything to me at 147. Yes, you can switch from a lefty to a righty or orthodox to a southpaw, whatever you want to call it, whatever you feel. But the point is, what else can you do? Sure, you got good feints. You like to play with your opponents. But I guarantee you, he won't be playing that night he faced Earl Spence Jr. Earl is like a no-nonsense guy. You know, he's all about business. He's all about winning. He's all about unifying. Someone left me a comment just yesterday. You know, these motherfuckers be tripping, man. And I don't even know why they fuck with me, but I got an idea. You know, I got an idea, you know. Not only because I tell it like it is, because I'm getting close to that 1,000, you know. We got to shut them down. But it's not going to happen. I'm going to still talk my shit. I'm still going to tell my subscribers how the shit is. That's right. Well, Mikey kept his word. This is what they told me yesterday. Just yesterday, I've been through this shit already. We had a talk about this yesterday. I don't know, they're trying to get to my head, but they won't. They can't. I've been through worse. Trust me, I've been through worse. I'm 52 years old. I don't have time for that bullshit. Go over there, the best fight the best. He's a young, he liked shit like that. I get a headache. And if you was in person, I would probably shoot you. I'm serious. You get on my nerves. You fucking with me. You fucking with my money. That's how I would look at it, you know. But they're saying that, well, Mikey kept his word. Why can't Earl keep his? I said, what word? Reply, what word? Well, Earl said he'll move up and fight. He'll move up weight class. I said, when did he say that? He said after he captured all the straps in 147, he will move up to 154. He didn't say nothing about no 160. Now, Earl's no fool. Now, if Mikey Garcia did it, well, he just a fool and he paid for it. Like I told him. Now, don't you wish he didn't make that decision? Don't you wish he didn't keep his word? I know he does. But what about Crawford? No one says anything about Terence Crawford. He gets no respect. Earl Spence is on magazines now. Do you see the new magazine when he's sitting there posing on the car with no socks on and suited up? $200 shoes on. He made it. He's the money man now. Sean Porter. Now, I quote, and you know my phrase, unmotherfucking quote. Sean Porter said, yes, we're going to fight him. Yes, we want to fight Earl. Yes, we're working on it as we speak. And I believe him. Now, last time it was a joke. He was scary cat. He didn't give a fuck. He just wanted that strap. But now, this time, he's for real. I know he is. Why? Because you see dollar signs. Him and K. Diddy, they see dollar signs now. They know Earl is worth it. They know Earl is worth fighting. And if we beat the money man, we become the money man. See, boxing is strange. Boxing, they put people up with strange, not strange, but Earl is the perfect poster boy for boxing. He's a handsome man, no homo. He's quiet, he's laid back, he give you that smile, and he's not wild, he's not in and out of jail, he can box, he win his fights, he's dedicated to his craft. He's the perfect poster boy. Danny Garcia, he thought he was. Oh, Puerto Rican with green eyes or blue eyes. He wear a fade haircut. He owned barbershops. But see, when you get your ass whooped, they don't want that type of person on the cover of their magazines. So, what's the best thing to do? Try to ridicule the one that they did pick. Earl Spence. He been talking shit since day one. We know it. We heard it. He calls Earl Spence nothing special. Ain't nothing but a big guy beating up on a little guy. That was his word. Quote, motherfucking quote. That was his words. I always tell you that jealousy is a strong damn emotion. And he has that jealousy. Now, you have to understand, some people are athletic. Some people know how to move this way or this way. Some people are limber. Some people have it and some people don't. Just like in the LDBC, everybody got something to put in the pot. But everybody can't be like everybody. You stay in your own lane. You do what's best for you. You do what works for you. I'm sorry, Danny. You slow on your feet. You're not as fast. Keith Porter hit you with a straight right, and you didn't have time to hit him with a left hook because you was off balance. You don't have no balance. Earl Spence had great balance. Hell, Mikey Garcia got great balance. That's boxing. That's the difference in fundamentals. Sure, you probably was a great standout amateur in Philadelphia. But when you get to the pros, it's a different ball game. It's a very different ball game. So you got to get used to that. So it is what it is. Now, don't forget Angel Garcia, his daddy, that normally does the talking for him. But he put him on the back burner, see, because this really is fucking with him. He had to fight Adrian Ganaz. And he knows that's not really a top tier fighter. I'm not gonna call him a bum or tomato can, because he's not. You know, he's a reputable, good fighter from out of Chicago. He just had bad breaks as far as promotional and everything else. But one thing he can do, he can scrap. He can scrap. Danny Garcia is too slow. Sure, he has a left hand, but when that time comes, Spence going to take that left hand from him. It's all about strategy. It's all about thinking. It's all about not allowing your opponent to think. That's what I'm trying to say with Clarissa Shields. Sure, you want to take her head off. Sure, you want to kick that ass. I get it. Yes, she speaks English. I understand. Great interview, but you cannot take that approach. You have to take that approach cautiously. You don't know what she have up her sleeve. She don't know what you have up your sleeve. Mikey Garcia thought he knew it all. He thought he was the fastest, the smartest. All Earl gonna do is just put on his earmuff and just come straight at me. But I got a remedy for that. We all remember he saying that shit. But he didn't have no fucking remedy for it. No, he didn't. What happened was he switched game plans on his dumb ass. As long as that jab is working, as long as your eyes and mind is on that motherfucking jab, then you distracted. You don't have time to think. You see? See, Floyd was different. He give your ass time to think outside the ring. Then when you get inside the motherfucker, you already defeated. It's all about putting in the work. Because boxing is what? A thinking man's motherfucking game. Clarissa Shields going to have to think. She's going to have to learn what Andre Ward been teaching her. She's a two-time medalist in the Olympics. Olympics is the highest accolade in amateur boxing. And like I say, you go back to your fundamentals. That's what you do. Anytime any pro fighter is in trouble, what you do? You think, or you just do what's naturally do. You jab. You use your footwork. You get in, you get out. You make them miss, you make them pay. You keep that jab. You keep them at bay. Pa, 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 pa. You understand? Do you feel me? Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Somebody talk to me. Because see, this is a new day in boxing, like I said. We got new players. We got new haters. We got people still calling out people. And that's not going to change. When you are the man, like Earl Spence, like Floyd was, whatever, you know, everybody wants that smoke then. See, at first, everybody's trying to stay away from, low, high risk with low reward. But now, it's shit. Hell, high risk, high reward, goddammit. Where you at? Where you at? Shit, I want that smoke too. See, that's about the game. That's what they did with Floyd. Everybody want to be with Willy Wonka. Everybody want that golden motherfucking ticket. That's right. Everybody want that golden ticket. They want that golden goose. They want to climb up that beanstalk. That's what they want to do. They want that beanstalk. They don't care if they win or lose. They just want to get paid. No history. No legacy. I just want to get paid. It got to make sense. It got to marinate. You understand? If it don't make sense, then it's no fight. What the best should be fighting the best. The ultimate goal for every fighter is first to win and to unify. That's the ultimate goal in boxing. Now, it's no clause, as I mentioned, like the NBA, the NFL. You represent boxing outside the ring. Well, you should want to. Many does a lot for the community. As I said yesterday, Michael Jordan implemented that here in Chicago. You dress appropriately. We are athletes. We are pro athletes. We are millionaires. We have to walk like millionaires. We got to talk like it. And we got to look like it. Before and after the game. So everybody was tailor-made, suit up. And the same should go for boxing. All the steroid use, like Canelo. The motherfucker ran all the way to Mexico to get high. But USADA was right on that motherfucking trail with that box that you can't break that seal, till he ready. Well, just give me a minute. Let me give me a minute. When they follow your ass around Mexico and you got to piss and give up that blood. And take it back to the lab and you get popped. But the most prestigious belt, the WBC, is headquarters in, guess where? Mexico. So they give them a break. Now, if it was me, and it's not, but if it was, first time you get popped, you get suspended. The second time, you get a harsh suspension. The third time, your ass is banned for life. It's about an even playing field. If you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. You got a lot of crooked promoters. They're still right here, but we don't see it. They do. Everybody said, don't you feel sorry for Anthony Joshua? He don't know no better. Anthony Joshua is a grown ass man. Allegedly. Wink, wink. So why should I still feel sorry for his ass? He still got more money than me. He the one stupid. He the one been talked to by even Deontay Wilder to say, hey, man, these motherfuckers are playing you. But sometimes you got these big men, the big men on campus. They like for little men to play with them. They like for men to use them. They like to be used. They like to be tamed. But see, we don't have that type of shit. At least our promoters like Don King, at least he'll take the shit from you. Well, you ain't looking. But over there, they act like we speaking gibberish. But now they started to catch on. Well, why Deontay? Why I won't do this? I say, look, I'm not gonna talk about this no more. Stop sending me comments about this shit. You know what it is. They not gonna fight right now. Simple. Let's get used to it, people, and let's move on. It's not gonna help going back and forth. AJ did this. Fuck AJ. AJ don't have that heart. He couldn't find that courage from the lion. So he's out. He's not even one of the top 3 heavyweights. I don't feel like talking about him no more. He's boring. He's scared. He don't have a heart. I got 6 thumbs down from everybody from the UK when I talk about their so-called hero. When they so-called hero is scared to fight zeros. See, everybody want to hold on to that that perfect record. That's why Mikey Garcia all fucked up right now. I really believe. I don't think it's physically. I think it's mental. I think he has a problem with being undefeated, being so much liked, having all the compliments coming in, everybody signing his autograph, all this and that. Then he get embarrassed on national motherfucking pay-per-view TV. And they still selling the fight. They selling the fight all the way up to April the 17th. That can take a toll on a little short motherfucker from Mexico. When you used to being a man, and you're not the man no more, you're not even in a conversation anymore, then it's a problem. He has a problem with that. Some people say, oh, fuck it. I don't give a shit. It's just one loss. I don't care. But he does. He does. He always was a textbook type fighter. Everything he did, if you listen to the commentators, which was awful, Mikey Garcia is the special kind of guy. I never seen Earl Spence bag up like that. Well, sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. As I said earlier, stay in your fucking lane. Some people just do things better. That's all. It's no hate intended. I ride a motorcycle. I have a friend that he rides better than me. But that's what he does every day. I'm not mad. I'm not jealous. Do you? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. Regardless. By myself, if I have to. That's what we all are built to do, something special. If you haven't found out yet, we all are special in some type of way. We just got to find our niche. Do you think Deontay Wilder thought he would be here right now as one of the most sought after heavyweight in the world, when he was just trying to drive a truck to save up enough money for his daughter? Do you actually think he thought this would happen, all this? He could write his own motherfucking ticket? Did you think Mikey Garcia would be made a fool of on pay-per-view? Did you think that? Do you think Lamont Peterson will retire like he did in the way he did? See, we don't know what tomorrow might bring. We might be here, we might not. That's why I say, fuck marinate. Let's see the fight. Let the fight happen now while we can see it. Somebody might lose. Somebody might get injured. Anything can happen. Make the fight. The best fight the best. It's not that hard. Now, it's going to be real easy for Earl. Oh, I guarantee you. He's still making money. Do you realize Earl Spence, in one night, he made half of Terrence Crawford whole salary he signed with Top Rank? Did you know that? That's how special that fight was. Everybody gave him credit except Danny Garcia. Hate, jealousy is a strong emotion. But remember this: the seeds you plant is the fruit that you're going to fucking harvest. He just might get his ass whooped the next fight, Saturday. He going to jump out and clinch, hold clinch, hold clinch, hold clinch. That's what he's going to do because he's going to be outworked. See, Granados come from a gym called the Garfield Gym. It's pretty much like the southwest side of Chicago. They specialize in roughhousing. That's what they do. That's why he gave Sean Porter such a hard fight, because he's a mirror somewhat of Sean Porter. That's what they do. Now, the Winning Cindy Gym is in another area. They teach them the sweet science. They teach him how to work his jab. They teach you how to use your fundamentals. Because, see, that's one thing about Mikey Garcia. He uses I'm going to get to the chat in just 1 second. That's one thing about Mikey Garcia. He used his fundamentals. He used his fundamentals to get out of trouble. That's when you need them. That's when you use them. That's when they come in handy. That's when they come repetitively in your mind. That's what we call your fundamentals when you need them in an emergency. Mike Garcia don't like body shots. He's pinned against the rope. What should I do? Oh, I forgot my fundamentals. So he jabbed, bam, 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 his way out. And he end up in the middle of the ring. And let's reset. Or he could do like his amateur trainer told him. If you don't have a way out, you jump out and clinch. And you hold on to that motherfucker. The referee over there says, hey, break it up. Hold on to that nigga. Oh, break it up. Hold on to that motherfucker. Let the referee break you up. Reset. Back in the middle. Simple. It's called fundamentals. It's fundamentals. Earl knew his fundamentals. He kept that jab. He started off in round 1, the first second. Zap, zap. And he kept the left hand. Zap, 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 zap. He didn't touch him because he just want to see how far he is, you know. That's what you do. Then the next round, you get a little bit closer. Then the third round, you're almost there. Then the fourth round, you're there. Then you work it. Then round 9, you can move inside then because his hands coming down. His hands are coming down. You could get in that booth then, because the punches ain't nothing but a tap. Hey, what's your name? That's all. You're not going to feel shit. That's why Earl had a smirk on his face when Mikey threw a left. He was like, shit, what? You understand me? Those are fundamentals. Those are the first thing you learn when you walk into anybody's gym. I don't give a shit how good you was in gold and this and that. What makes an amateur stand out is his fundamentals. Now, body work, that comes from the pros. See, in amateur, you can't go to the body. That's illegal. Some might sneak it in, some might not. But you learn to work the body. You practice on working the body. When you just about to turn pro, you start working on it in the gym before you turn pro. But let me get to the promoters just for a second, if I may. I'm going to get to the chat. Just 1 second. Bob Aaron, he knows his time is limited. He knows that. He knows that he needs a foundation to build on. I put up a video how he had the lowest turnout on ESPN with Pulev and Denu. The lowest turnout. Pretty much him and DAZN are running neck and neck as the fuck up promotional company in America. But maybe Top Rank might edge it out. Some people say, well, do you feel sorry for Terrence Crawford? Hell no. Why should I? That was his choice. He should have went with Al Heyman. He would have more competition to fight. He wouldn't have to seek out older fighters or fighters that slowed down. Where's the competition? Some losers ran over to the zone. Some, maybe 1 or 2 good ones, ran over to the zone and signed a contract and say, you can't fight nowhere but the zone. So that means that what? You have to fight some free agent somewhere. You can't fight somebody with PBC. Or maybe you can if you're a free agent. Because see, Al Heyman's still going to get his. He don't give a fuck if you with De La Hoya. Advisors still get paid. And don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype, as Eric B. and Ron Kim would say. Oh, don't believe the hype. For the simple fact, you don't know what DAZN offered Deontay Wilder. But I guarantee you, whatever they offered him, Showtime gave him and matched that and more. See, it's all about loyalty. Showtime was loyal. Deontay Wilder is loyal. Is Anthony Joshua loyal? He don't want to be, but he have to be because he is owned. He's owned by Matchroom. He don't have no heart to fight Wilder. He don't have that heart to fight Ortiz. I call them the big 3 dumbasses. Dylan White, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua. One is a dumbass. Sometimes he know it and sometimes he don't. He's the type of motherfucker when you in the room talking about his career, he's like a kid outside the office swinging his legs. Oh, I hope I'm not in trouble. Oh, I hope I'm not in trouble. Then you got dumbass number 2, Dylan White. He get mad because his ass was too scared to fight Ortiz. I guess he said, I like my teeth. I want my teeth. I don't want to be sucking through no straw. I don't want to be rolling down the street. So, no, I respectfully decline to fight Luis Ortiz. Okay? Then we respectfully decline you as the mandatory. You see how that shit work? You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. The seeds that you plant gonna be the fruit that you fucking harvest. Do you understand me? Do you feel me? Dumbass number 3, Tyson Fury. Somebody didn't even want to fuck with him. Why? Because he was a dope fiend. He was a drug head. He was an alcoholic. And he was a fucking nut job. I mean, no offense against mental illness, but that's what he was. Nobody went touch but Deontay Wilder. He had the heart, first of all, to take Ortiz doping ass and gave him another chance. Then he did the same thing with Fury when nobody would fuck with him. Lineal my ass. Lineal don't have no belt. You got a card to say you lineal? You got an ID. Okay, what do you have? What can you bring to the table to say, hey, I deserve this? Not a goddamn thing. But Deontay Wilder, he gave him a shot. And you see how ungrateful he is? That's ducking at his best. I mean, I can't blame him. I mean, you don't want to be walking around with shit rattling in your head anyway, right? You know, you didn't know a motherfucker hit that hard, right? Oh, no, you didn't. But it happened. He don't want no more, no more, no more. That's right. Tom fucking Schwartz. Oh, I'm ready for it. He's undefeated. He's exciting. Tell me another motherfucking lie. He never fought a top 15 welterweight. Never. Then dumbass number 1, Anthony Johnson, he's fighting somebody that never fought a top 10 welterweight. So dumbass 1, dumbass 2, dumbass 3, they all from the UK. Did you understand me? Do you see how the shit connects? Do you see the representatives they have? Frank Warren, he'll smile in your face and fuck you up behind your back. That's what type of promoter he is. From the UK. Then I got another promoter from the UK. Eddie Hearn. He's a pathological liar. Been diagnosed as one. In his mind, if he say it's going to rain and it's sunny outside, he really think it's going to rain. So the dumbass put on a raincoat and an umbrella and walk in 80-degree weather. That's how dumb this motherfucker is. But over and over and over again, I try to tell these motherfuckers, some UKs are good people, but some just won't face the truth. So sometimes I can show you better than I can tell you. So now they kind of got a swing side, you know. Well, maybe he is. Well, maybe he ain't. look, you know what it is. And we're not going to keep going round and round. This is not a merry-go-round. I'm not going to keep on going around and round in circles with your ass. You know what it is. You built something and you fucked up when you built it. Just like those scientific pictures when they create something and he fucked up. And now the motherfucker ran away and ran loose and just all fucked up. That's Anthony Joshua. He don't know if he's coming or going. He won't even cut his hair no more. How the fuck you sit around ass crack naked with a bunch of men and they don't say shit because he got money? I don't give a shit. I'll say, what's wrong with you, motherfucker? Put some clothes on. You lost your damn mind. Eating pizza. Real talk. So, hello to the chat. What's up, Mark Blake? MTK Global has fight on IFL TV. No commentary yet. That's something to watch. Okay, great. Tonight? Okay, they always work out topless together. Okay, all right. I don't know what's the deal is. Okay. It's on now, Mark. Okay. What channel? MTK Global has fight on IFL TV. Okay, it's probably on the streaming site, internet. All right. What's up, Boss Minnie? How you feeling, brother? You doing all right? Good, good, good. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. You're always welcome. Always. And hit that notification bell, and you will be notified each and every time. What's up, Prophet? Salute to you, brother. Lineal today equals bar talk. War story. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. I heard that, Mark. All right. Yeah, Prophet. Yes. Damn. That sucks. Yes, it does. All right. The Neverlands. Yes, Mark. Okay. Bob Smitty. I'm good, KQKC. Talk that talk, brother. Oh, yes. Oh, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was on YouTube because they don't have a channel over here. Okay, who's that? Sotino Media. What's happening with you, my brother? Salute to the chat, he says. All right, very good. Prophet HD, I see you. I see you. Like and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Sweet Science Sports TV. What up? KQKC. Yes, sir. It's the Sweet Science, baby. That's what I love about the boxing world. Ain't nothing like the sweet science. The sweet science makes you think. It makes you strategize. I like to see what you see in the other person. What can you figure out about him and what he can figure out about you? Can he tell what habits are you using or not using? Do you drop your left hand when you swing? Do you drop your right hand when you swing? Do you hold your guard down low? See, it's all about looking. It's all about strategizing. It's all about thinking. God bless his soul. Roger Mayweather said, you always go back to thinking. Because boxing, the sweet science, is a thinking man's game. Always. But if you let them think too long, you might just be in trouble. You got to keep that jab out. You got to keep it moving or it's illegal. You can do anything you want to if you beat them to the punch. Give them throwaway jabs. Jabs that don't mean anything. Adrian Broner, he was good at that. Then bam. just to keep them busy, just to keep them occupied and looking at that shit and covering up that shit. Like Terrence Crawford when he fought Benavidez. Even though he had one leg, still, he did him like that. See, he was one of those fighters like Adrian Broner. When you throw combinations at them, they freeze. They freeze like this. They freeze. Then they wait and want to throw back. But you gone. You out of there. You don't get them a chance to counter. Then you do it again. Now, I don't know what happened to Mikey Garcia. I haven't seen him. He haven't been around. He ain't been out. We'll see at the next fight if he come out. He usually like to take in a good fight, right? Or will he be too embarrassed? We don't know. But always remember, a fighter that takes an L, that doesn't mean they're a bad fighter. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means it wasn't your night. The better man won. Lamont Peterson, that wasn't his game when he was fighting Lipinat. That wasn't his game when he was fighting Earl Spence. It looked like he had something to prove. It's no way you stand in front of Earl Spence. Barry Hunter told him that when he went in the corner. He said, you stayed too long in front of him. You stayed there too long for your own good. That's straight talk. That's somebody that care about somebody. You stayed in front of him too long. You cannot stand in front of Earl like that. He will pick you apart. You never put your head on that line. Especially with a southpaw. A southpaw could go straight down that line without even diversion. See, it's all fundamentals. It's the sweet science. Salute to you, Lauren. It's all the sweet. And speaking of Lauren, did you know in Michigan, a lot of the check hooks and shoulder rolls and wham and sap wham and all that came out of the Crump Gym. Yes, in Michigan. We have good fighters that come out of Michigan. Trill Boxer Talk. She's Clarissa Shields. She's from Michigan. Flint. They love her there. I seen a fight at the MGM Grand in Detroit. They got an MGM Grand there too, but it's not like Vegas MGM Grand. You still can gamble though. But it was an amateur fight. But I seen it. And everything progresses. Those same amateurs, I don't remember, but they probably great pros now. See, you always go back to what you know and what you learned. Shakur Stevenson. His mom and dad said, hey, I don't trust this Floyd Mayweather. I don't. It seemed like he's kind of arrogant. They hit it right on the head. Mom and daddy knew what they was talking about. So he went with the older and lateral man. Old man, Bob Arum. Because see, Shakur Stevenson's parents is no fool. They know Bob Arum. They know Floyd Mayweather. They know the history. All they want to do is get their son in the door. That's all. Maybe a little 5-year contract. He'll know the business a little bit. and just don't resign. But he already made a name for himself. Him and Terrence Crawford just like this now. Him and Andre Ward just like this now. Jay Prince. So, sometimes parents, they can feel that arrogancy, that rubbing off shit. Because see, Floyd thought Shakur Stevens was gonna kiss his ass. Oh, Floyd, what? You're like, okay. I mean, when he smiled, he got all 75 teeth. But I get it. It's a learning experience. But it's a fun sport. It's a combat sport. I don't think they ran that down to Anthony Joshua correctly. The dumbass number one, he probably thought you'd be wearing headgear in the pros. He didn't know that you have to take your shirt off in the pros. And that part he probably liked. Sinus, sorry. So he didn't sign up for Deontay Wilder. He didn't sign up for Ortiz. So Eddie Hearn tried to make the best out of nothing. But everything comes full circle. You're going to start dropping these belts, or your ass going to get your punk ass in there and fight. If you want them. You should drop the WBA belt. That's just one. But he's going to have to drop all of them to move up. You can't drop one and think you can go back down to defeat him. Yeah. Kell Brook did. But he just went up one fight for one time. That's all. And got his eye socket broken for a good measure. But when he went back down, he got the other eye socket, fucked up for a good measure. But I'm going to tell you this. Sean Porter and Earl Spence most likely be the next fighters. Now, some people say Earl Spence going to have a hard time with Sean Porter because of his fighting style. Because his rushing in. Earl probably get cut because of his headbutts. Because how he come in with his head first, then body, no jab, and just trying to manhandle Earl. Well, Kell Brook, he was one of the talented welterweights out there. He can box, but he couldn't do that with Earl Spence. Once Earl got to going, he was a little timid the first round. But once he got to going, he got used to the crowd. Yo, fuck you, motherfucking American, go back home. All that shit. But now, it's a different story. Sean used to run from Earl. He see him in the hallway to fight. He go the other way. He don't have no interaction with Earl. He was there in London when Earl won that belt. He was there. What the fuck you doing there? Nobody else didn't go. Why are you there? For moral support? Please. That fight should have been happening. But we don't have it. But we should. That's some real shit. That's a real fucked up shit. We never can get what we want. Oh, they get what they want. That bag. See, remember, I told you, everything is about money with these guys now. I mean, in a way, I understand. They young. They probably been working, $8 hour jobs and $10 hour jobs at the most. So when somebody put, about 3, 4 zeros in front of you, you're going to say, hey, where I sign? Hell. But you're supposed to take it to a lawyer and let a lawyer look it over and see, can you find some loopholes? You know, no, that's how you do it. You know, I mean, Floyd said the truth. When he first started out, he didn't give a fuck. He just said, "Hey, I take whatever you give me to fight. I get to fight free. I mean, I get paid for breaking a knucklehead. A nigga head." So, but one thing led to another, and here we are today. We get in the fights every weekend. We get in the fight. I don't give a fuck if it's on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We getting them. But sometimes we just can't get the fights we want. Because guess what? It got to make sense. It got to be business sense. It got to be dollar sense. That bites my ass. When you under the same promoter or the same advisor, the fight should be easy made. All you have to do is pick out the date and the venue. There you go. Spencer Crawford already sold itself. Already. We don't know what Earl's going to end up making after this April 17th date, because they are still buying the whole fight, the preliminaries, all the way up to the final fight. Well, a piece of that comes to Earl. Reruns. When they finally show it on Sports One at the April 17th, all that goes to him. See, that's the business side of boxing that we don't see. Now, you got some people that try to be slick, some people that just don't care about their fighters, like Floyd. But people like Barry Hunter, Virgil, they care about their fighters. They want to make sure their fighters are okay. Do they need anything? What can we do for you? See, that's what they do. Now, let me get back to the chat here. Sweet Science, Sports TV. Wilder should took the guaranteed money. No, he shouldn't. You know why, Sweet Science? Because he wouldn't have had no say so. He wouldn't have had his freedom. And you cannot trust them. Anybody that sleep with dogs gonna wake up with motherfucking fleas. Trust me. Guarantee that. You don't know how much money they offered Deontay Wilder. You don't know. We don't know. We don't know the stipulations of it. They won't even tell Wilder what Joshua was making. Because the ultimate goal is 50-50. Wilder asked for 50-50. Okay, sound good. All right. Now, what Joshua getting? Well, we can't tell you that. We can't tell you what he's making. Why not? Well, we just can't do that. I guarantee you it wasn't 50-50. And that's the ultimate goal. I'm sorry, Sweet Science. He made the right decision. He his own boss. It's paying off already. He can hold an auction with Top Rank, with TMT, PMC, TMT, Golden Boy, DAZN, Matchroom. And the winner goes to the highest bidder. He's already paid off. He's his own boss. Just like Floyd, just like Earl, just like Mikey, Miguel. He's his own boss. He's not tied down. You're going to fight this and such, this a place, and that's such, this place. I don't care what you say. Look, you on a contract under us. You do what we say do. We own you. So get your ass in training camp and get ready. He made the right decision. I'm sorry, Sweet Science. Great name. Great name. But you're wrong. He shouldn't have took that money because he still would be regretting it to this day. Because, see, you thought Canelo, with all that money, that was a great deal, right? No, it wasn't. It was stipulations on that deal. That's what it was. You got to win, and you got to win decisively. If you don't do neither one, you don't get that money. And on 2 years was guaranteed. That's about sound right when they fold. See, remember Sweet Science. Deontay Wilder don't know them. I told them that yesterday. I don't know you. I know Steven. Steven give me what I want. Steven gives me great accommodations when I go out or fly out. Steven Espinosa had matched the offer the zone gave, wherever that amount is. And if he didn't, sometimes in life, loyalty means a lot. A gentleman's handshake means a lot. That's real talk. It means a lot. Trust me, it means a hell of a lot. That's what it does. Back in the older days, a handshake is all you need at a bank. You don't fill out all these forms out for credit and your score, what's your credit score, all that. You don't do all that shit. It's called a gentleman handshake. Because, see, back then, if you get him a gentleman handshake, that means that you gave your word as a man. You don't say, oh, fuck it, I ain't paying that shit. What can he do to me? All he did was shake my hand. Well, see, back then, that shit could get you killed. Back then, that shit could get you hung. Yes, we shook on it. Yes. So, back to the chat. Do you understand Sweet Science now? All right, I hope you do. Okay, who's that? Santino Media. Salute to the chat. Great to have you in here today. If you're still here, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to KQ, KC, feel free to do so. Oh, here we go. Bob Smitty. Okay. I had it up too high. Ticket TV. What's happening, brother? What's up? That's my nigga TV. Ticket TV. What's up? You still in the chat, Ticket? If you is, let me hear you say something. Normally he be driving, and I don't know where he be going to work, I think. So, but anyway, I told y'all about his merchandise. So I was gonna get him to talk about it, but I'll catch him on the next go around. So, but anyway, Bob Smitty, you said who next? Yeah, that's true. I don't know his motivation for saying that, so I can't comment on the context. Fighter says a wiser or at least more aware today, I think. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. More fighters are they careful. You know, they don't want to make that wrong decision. You know, they don't want to make that bad decision to go with a company that they probably might fold in a matter of months. But that's why everybody are knocking down Al Heyman door for him to represent them, because they know he's going to be around. And if he start failing, they know that he got something else to fall back on if that does happen, because he's smart like that. That's all. Canelo uh, 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 about to lose his next fight. Well, you know what, Paul Jacobson, you might just be right. Cause see, Canelo is used to fighting fighters that flat-footed. Other words, they don't move a lot. They don't give you a lot of lateral movement. What they do, they sit there and and gunny ho and just sit there and just slug. You know, Marquez, he had a younger brother that used to box, and his younger brother, man, he was a good boxer too, and he used to have some wars. I mean, some wars with I forgot the other guy now. He broke his nose. I mean, they fought a rubber match. I mean, they was, but the way he fight, that's how Canelo fights. He dig down, put his head down, and just swing, 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 swing. You know. Now Canelo did try to fight on the back foot, but when he fought Triple J on the back foot, he was only throwing one shot at a time. That's not gonna win you fights. You know, maybe he'll throw a 1-2 and get out of there. A 1-2, get out of there, or just a one, get out of there. But Danny Jacobs is a different type of fighter. Danny Jacobs is type, he would stick and move, stick and move, turn, stick and move, work that jab, get out of there, work that jab, get out of there, go that, bam, bam. That's how he's going to do Canelo all night long. Now, Canelo already got an L on his record. That'd be number 2. Now, sure, he was young and immature when he fought Floyd. I get that. But you got to understand this. He learned a lot from Floyd, he say. But when you start dropping down, you start losing your next fight. I know what's going to happen. They're going to keep him away from black fighters. That's what's going to happen. They're gonna just say he's still the greatest fighter in the world, and they're gonna start cherry picking. Put it that way, shit. Fuck it, ain't no way to clean it up. They're gonna start cherry picking these fighters for Canelo. That's what they're gonna start doing. I mean, come on, think about it. The WBC, the Suleimans, Mexican, Oscar De La Hoya, Mexican, Canelo, Mexican. Come on now. Let's keep this shit real. I told you. KQ gonna put the shit out there. Now, you have to make the ultimate decision. I know what I believe. Yes, I do. You can't pull the wolves over my motherfucking eyes. I know what's happening. I know why Sean all of a sudden want to fight Earl Spence. He's real gun-ho now. But before, he was hiding in his cubby hole. Thurman, too. Watch. He'll come from out of his hiatus, wherever he been. I think I'm ready to fight him, Thun. I'm going to fight Earl, Thun, because he need money. And Earl is the pot of the rainbow. He has that golden ticket. Just like everybody named Mama was calling Floyd Mayweather out. Everybody, even Emir Iman, ain't nowhere talented as Floyd Mayweather. But if you fight Floyd, you guaranteed $1 million plus. Just on the strength. Who are you fighting? It doesn't matter you got a belt or not. You gonna make some money. Truth be told, that's how Floyd operated. He cherry picked the rest of his career. So, who else in the chat here? Okay, okay. Salute, OG. Okay, what's happening, brother? All right. Just like the McGregor joke. Yes, right. Yep. Okay. Who next? Okay. Well, okay, I read that one. Okay. Paul James. I was rigged against Triple G. Yes, sir. He had he lost both his fights to Triple G. Yeah, he did. Yeah. So okay, all right, boss man. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so right now and hit that like button. Also, I think I'm 20, 25 away from 600, so I'm trying to get there. And I appreciate everyone in the chat. I do. I really do, and I appreciate the LDBC. You know, Sometimes you learn from them. Just by listening and watching. You know, if I have a question, I call one of them and they'll answer and they'll tell me. They never fail not to answer. They never fail not to give me the credit I deserve. They always give me shout outs. And I appreciate that. Okay. What's up, Lauren? What you say? I got 22 to go before I hit 600? Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody must have subscribed then. Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. All right. Lauren, that's my girl, Lauren. She's from Michigan. Good person. She just was over here for a wedding. All right. She was in the Joliet neighborhood. My son and my son, mother, and they stay out there right off of 80. It's in Matson, but it's right off at 80, Expressway 80 going west. So, but Lauren went Joliet across the hill. I mean, across the bridge. So she was in the nice part of Joliet. Okay, every suburbs. Well, that is actually a city. It's not a suburb of Chicago. That is actually a city. Matson, Riverdale, Harvey, all those are suburbs of Chicago. So, but anyway, and somebody else I wanted to talk about. I talk about Porter. Okay, I talk about this. I talk about that. So I have to write my shit down sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. But anyway, I don't know if Punk Junkie come on, but I'm gonna try to jump back on like I did last night at 9 o'clock, and I hope you all get a chance to read or listen to my videos because it's breaking news on a couple of them, and that's what I do. I got that breaking news last night about ESPN lowest turnout, you know, ever with the Kovalev fight. They just got the numbers in, and they, you know, and I think this was like 12 o'clock. It was the next day, but I still made a video about it. I got right up and sent it right out because, like I say, when you fuck with KQKC, I'm gonna give you what you come here for, and that's the current state of boxing, in my opinion. Now, some channels might not have the same opinion I have. That's all right. We can agree to disagree. That's what sports is all about. That's why I love the sweet science. See, the sweet science is not a team sport. It's an individual sport. It's one like when you get in a fight in school. I don't care if it's two girls or two boys. You know, you find who's the best when it's all said and done and it's all over with. You have to be better than that next man. You got to work your heart out to be better than the next person. Now, forgive me when I say about everybody don't want to let go of that O, which they don't. But some people work hard for that O. Or some people cherry pick to keep that O. Or some people in activity, Demetrius Andre, still have that O when they come back because they never fought anyone. So your record stays the same. Your record don't have an asterisk. Say he's still undefeated, but he haven't fought in 3 years. It don't go like that. I mean, we as diehard back boxing fans, we know that shit. We know last fight he had. So that's how it go. This is pro boxing. Every fighter should be fighting on an even playing field. Bob Smitty, I am a pure Michigan fan, and they got beat in every phase of basketball real bad. Yeah. Magic Johnson was bad though when he was with Michigan State, boy. Woo. My cousin dated Magic Johnson in college. I have relatives in Detroit. And now she's married to a doctor, a medical doctor. So, but anyway, yeah, Magic Johnson was bad. Michigan State boy. Woo. Wee. And then the Lakers picked him up and he just went bug wild. He was banging everybody he saw, you know. And he still had his old lady, Cookie. They weren't married at that time, though. Laura Nichols, they were going in good. Okay. Ranked number 2, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, do anyone have any questions? What's up, Chance? Okay, I see. Paul, you have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Okay. Everybody cool? Everybody feel good? Everybody know what's happening? I appreciate everybody in the chat today. I really do, you know. And I appreciate everybody in the LWC. How about you talking about Kornecki. Yes, sir. The Polish heavyweight. Yes, he has a lot to learn, Paul. I really believe that. Kornecki, he still haven't shown me a lot. Only thing he showed me is that he's heavy-handed. He can punch. There's no doubt about that. And he does have a chin. Now, they asked him, hey, Kornecki, I mean, do you work out or what? Other words, they're trying to make fun of his body, because, he got, love handles and no muscle tone nowhere or nothing like that. But I like the answer he gave them. He said, look, this was in a fighters meeting. No, normally have a fighters meeting right before the fight, a day before. Floyd stopped going to him. Because Floyd, one time, I think he said, I ain't been in a fighting meeting in years. Because Floyd thought he was more above everybody. And so they let him go. Anyway, I like the answer that Kornecki gave. He said, hey, look, this ain't no bodybuilding contest. This is the sweet science. This is boxing. And he's right. It doesn't take all them weights and muscles and shit like that. As long as you in shape, that what counts. Now, Kornecki, I don't even think he does that because he's heavy-handed by nature. He's one of them guys that says, and knock the hell out you. I can't stand that shit. Hey, let me tell you something. What is it? Look, you check this out. I can't stand that shit. What about y'all? I can't stand when somebody tell, hey, look, let me tell you something, man. Man, hey, dude, this dude was doing it. I mean, man, look, stop hitting on me every time you say something. That really irritates me. I don't know it's because I'm getting older or what, but that really fucks with my nerves, And and the chat is over here, and I'm looking this way, and I think I need glasses like 78 because I'm sweating down like this. What? Okay, so, you see me down like that, but now, thanks to someone in the LDBC, they have my pop, they have my best interests at heart, and now I'm trained on looking straight ahead, you know, and I always say I get to the chat in a minute, you know, and do my thing, you know. So when that time comes, I mean, I owe a lot to the LWC. Yeah, I owe a lot to my subscribers. People like Mark Blake, Ricky Williams, Lauren, you know, even Lala D pops in and pops out. Ticket TV, last night, Black Fight Fan TV, you know, he had to chime in. I mean, I like that because that's why what drew me to the Lions boxing den. We are a community of men and women who discuss and talk about the current state of boxing. But what separates us from other ones are because we tell you the truth, we keep it real. Sometimes we might keep it funny. We have our own app. Hell, we got our own brand. Not that we have our own patch, clothing, everything. It's over 3,000 of LDBC members, still growing. So it's a rule. Once I make 1,000, I got to help the next one come up. Then once he make 1,000, he got to help the next one come up. That's what we do. And trust me, we all don't get along either. And that's a fact. We don't. But when you look at me, Fanon, Joining the Truth, 78 Sport, Black Fight Fan, and we're a little bit more mature. I'm not singing out anyone, but we don't have time for nonsense. We're focusing on boxing. I don't have time for, arguing with a motherfucker. I just don't. I might reply, that's it. Psh, bye. I don't have time for it. My nerves are already shot from my ex-wife. Shit. So I be damn sure I need these motherfucking trolls fuck with me. Cause it ain't happening. Not today, yesterday, or tomorrow. I guarantee you that. Yes, sir. CVP. What's up? What's happening, OG? You got it, man. Man, just trying to show love to everybody. Everybody. I already mentioned Ricky Williams. All right. Thanks for the shout out, OG. Just like you're authentically, just like the rest of the brothers in the LWC. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. That's what we do, man. And that's what I do. I appreciate it. You got some unappreciative motherfuckers out there. You do. But like I always tell people, motherfucker, you're gonna need me before I need you. I ain't mad at you. I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget you. So, but I'm not gonna lie to my son. I'm not gonna lie to my mother. So why should I lie to my subscribers? Because if you start doing that, then you failed. What goes around will definitely come around. Then bad luck will start coming around. Then you're gonna find yourself in a place that you don't want to be. Trust me. I seen it. Not by me, but I have seen it with somebody else. So, but is there any questions? KQKC, what's cracking, OG? Hey, what's up, D Walker? What's cracking with you? Salute to you, my brother. Any questions about the Danny Garcia and Adrian Granado's fight? What you think about it? I think about Danny Garcia is not going to be able to handle that pressure. This is Adrian Granado. This is his time. He had lost at least 3 close fights, and 2 of them was on TV. Fortuna fell out through the ropes, and I don't think he was that hurt like he thought he was. But he played it off, and Granado said, "Yeah, I think he played it off too, because he saw me coming on strong, and next thing you know, his neck is fucked up. He didn't even hit the table. If he did, he would have had, a big gash or whatever. But it is what it is, But Danny Garcia, he is not gonna be a walk in the park with Adrian Ganache. He's another Sean Porter. But I know what Danny Garcia is gonna do. He's gonna try to convince us, the public, the Earl Spence fans, that I'm good too. But he gonna get his ass fucked up. Cause he's right, he's fighting the wrong type of fight with the wrong dance partner. Trust me. Trust me. You cannot fight that type of fight with that type of fighter. Just can't do it. Just can't do it, and you can't handle it. So, with that, I really believe Effie and Jabba would do what it takes when you get out there and get a little exposure. That's all. Same with George Joyce. He's slow. He's very, very slow, but he's powerful. He got great punch power, but he needs to step it up. He haven't shown me anything. He needs to step up in like competition. Carlos Diaz, what's shaking, my brother? All right, what's going on? Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way in. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, hit the subscribe button on the way out. And I appreciate it, everything. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on, Carlos? Oh, okay, that's the same Carlos Diaz. Okay, I appreciate it, brother. All right, so Danny Garcia is going to try to prove something to the boxing community. That I believe, because he has so much rage and jealousy in his heart right now, because he see another 147-pounder that they say is the man to beat doing commercials in a GQ magazine. And I forgot the name of the other magazine where he had the suit on and no socks on and a $200 pair of shoes. And he's sitting on the edge of the car, one of these poses, you know. So, when you supposed to be the little come behind golden boy and 147 and somebody steal your shine, then that bothers you. Like it bothered Floyd Mayweather when Earl fought that night. Floyd politely got up and made his way out the door. Because, see, everybody was saying, and clapping, because what Earl displayed, and and all that and ooh and they clapping, it wasn't for Floyd. So Floyd, jealous ass, money hungry ass, got up and his flunkies falling right behind him and left. Sometimes the truth hurt, but you got to tell it. You got to tell it. So, and with that, my time is definitely up. World breaker in the house. Danny Garcia is a suspect person. Yes, he is. You got that right, Joe. He is. You know. Now, Danny Garcia had some great fights. He came behind well. He had one with Zab Judah. That was a good fight. You know, till he got his bell wrong. Till he got that headbutt. I mean, that scar and blood was just dripping down. But Judah didn't give up. That Brooklyn, New York shit came out of him. And he was fighting his ass off. Yes, sir. That was a good fight. You know, him and Matisse. That was a good fight. Now, they didn't do nothing special. He just used his strength to beat Matisse. And Matisse was up in age and he was on a decline anyway. The perfect time to fight him, right? Right, Danny? Right. So, but with that, that's all KQKC have tonight, this evening. Pardon me. So, remember, what goes around will come around. And if no one's on tonight at 9 o'clock, you know, I have a couple of things I would like to talk about and didn't get a chance to talk about, but I will. And I appreciate everyone that came in the chat room. I appreciate everyone that subscribed to my channel. Because once you do that, you get notified with my live streams and my videos. All right. So with that, that's all I have for right now. All right. Now, shout out to all my subscribers, and I appreciate you. All right. And shout out to the almighty LDBC. Peace and love. And I catch you on the next one. We out of here.